This is your TLN World Lacrosse Championships update. I'm Joe Parris. With 8 of the 9 groups finally finishing up pool play for the championship, it's time to figure out that bracket for the elimination stages. Israel, Scotland, New Zealand, and Germany all advanced on day 1 of the elimination championship, while the blue group was finishing up their business late into the night on Monday. The tournament has been a lot of fun for the 38 nations competing, and the countries advancing so far included Israel, Ireland, Scotland, Finland, New Zealand, Netherlands, Germany, and the Czech Republic, who each won their respective groups. The blue group still has some business to take care of on Tuesday, but until then, tournament play will still continue for 8 of the other 9 groups. On Monday, to start things off, Israel knocked off Ireland by a score of 18-9. Scotland defeated Finland 9-6 in a close one. New Zealand and the Netherlands had a fun matchup, but New Zealand came up on top 14-10 over the Dutch. And Germany continued their world-class play, defeating the Czech Republic by a score of 9-5. So advancing to the second stage of the knockout phase, again, Israel, Scotland, New Zealand, and Germany will all vie for the opportunity to play the top 4 teams in the blue group. Speaking of the blue group, Team USA is leading the blue group as of Monday night. They are undefeated, and honestly, no one can catch them. Canada, who lost to them 10-7 on opening night, has given them the closest game as the United States blew out both England and Japan on back-to-back nights to show the hometown nation that they're ready to capture the championship. Unless something very bizarre happens, the United States will capture the blue group, while Canada, the Iroquois nation, and Australia will battle for position for seeding in the elimination tournament. The Iroquois and the Canadians team played a classic on Sunday night. The Canadians coming away with a 9-8 victory over the Iroquois nation, but it wasn't without a fight. Down 8-3 with time running out, the Iroquois came firing back and scored 5 straight goals to almost knock off the Canadians. However, Team Canada had the guts to stick with it and knocked off the Iroquois in the last seconds of the game. And although the Iroquois were disappointed, they made some noise and were finally noticed. They are no longer just a novelty country, but a force to be reckoned with. Although the Iroquois mean business, University of Denver standout and Iroquois national Zach Miller said it's been a dream playing with his friends.
It's really an honor to be out here playing for the Iroquois Nationals. Growing up, I looked up to these guys when I was a little kid, and now to be playing with them, just a dream come true.
The Iroquois will finish up pool play on Tuesday night against the United States in one of the most anticipated matchups in the recent past. Defeating the United States, though, will be a tall task for the Iroquois. The U.S. has rolled through each and every opponent this tournament without much of a problem. The United States beat Canada on opening night and rolled through both England and Japan before being mildly tested by Australia, who in the end just didn't have enough in the tank to take down the United States squad. Although the Americans' play on the field has been a spectacle, American midfielder Paul Rabel says the support from the fans has been a huge difference.
It's amazing, the sport's incredible. It's gone so far. And, what I told some other guys is there's a lot of excitement around this tournament, but it's really easy to keep a great focus with this type of group and the goal we have.
And when Rabel talks about the support of the United States fans, he isn't kidding. Thousands and thousands of American fans have flocked out to every single game, and they've been loud and proud. The U.S. again will finish off group play on Tuesday night against the Iroquois nation and look to secure a first-round bye into the semifinals with a perfect record. And although the United States has been the hometown favorite, many fans have taken notice to Team Uganda and their incredible journey to the World Lacrosse Championships. With their eccentric attitudes and fun-filled dances, Team Uganda has electrified the entire crowd at the World Lacrosse Championships and actually got an upset victory over Korea on Monday, much to the delight of the fans. Uganda was one of several nations on display, not only showing off their on-field talent, but to illustrate the growth of the game of lacrosse globally. And although Uganda won't be coming away with the first place trophy, they accomplished much, much more than winning first prize. Just a reminder, again, the United States and the Iroquois will finish off their Group Blue pool play at 5 p.m. on Tuesday night, followed by Canada and Australia at 8 p.m. Make sure to stay tuned to Lacrosse Network for continued coverage of the World Games, including an inside look at the teams and the sights and sounds of the opening ceremony. Reporting for TLN in Denver, I'm Joe Parris. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Joe Parris for all of your inside coverage of the World Games.
My name's Deuce, and this is how you chant like a f***ing Nazi!